Bismarck Public Library on History Talk, where we look at the people, places, and events that shaped our community. History Talk streams exclusively Thursdays at 10 a.m. on KFYR+. Marshall Jewell and C.M. Dahl initiated the first effort to establish a Bismarck Public Library all the way back in 1893. Other efforts, including one led by Governor Hanna in 1901, also failed. Plans for Bismarck's first public library progressed in 1915 upon reorganizing the Commercial Club, today known as the Chamber of Commerce. At the time, Bismarck was North Dakota's only city with more than 3,000 residents that didn't have a public library. The public's only access to free books was at the Commission's collection at the state capitol. A temporary library consisting of 2,000 books, mostly community contributed, was established in the Commercial Club and formally dedicated on February 22, 1916. Upon reformation, one of the Commercial Club's first acts was to appoint a library committee, who immediately corresponded with the Carnegie Foundation. Original response from the Carnegie Foundation was discouraging. The funding offered was considered inadequate, due in part to the Foundation's perception that Bismarck was a small town. It took convincing the Foundation that Bismarck was larger, and more important, than its footprint and population suggested. Finally, the Foundation approved $25,000 to finance a public library in Bismarck. As a condition for receiving the grant, Bismarck was to furnish a site and financially support the library at a cost of no less than $2,500 per year. Residents overwhelmingly approved the appropriations in spring 1916. The library would stand on Thayer Avenue, directly across from the Burleigh County Courthouse and next to City Hall. Construction completed at the end of 1917. The existing library's contents were transferred on January 5, 1918, and the library was formally dedicated on February 22nd, the second anniversary of the public library's formal inception. The Carnegie Library closed in June 1963 in preparation of opening the current public library located on Avenue A between 5th and 6th Streets. Known officially as the Veterans Memorial Public Library, which opened on July 8, 1963. Built for $375,000, the Veterans Memorial Public Library originally boasted just over 17,000 square feet. It was North Dakota's first new public library built in about 40 years. The library had 35,000 books on hand, with plans to nearly double its collection. It was largely financed through a special Veterans Memorial Fund, collected by the Burleigh County Board of Commissioners, which was partially contributed by a 4 mil tax levied in 1959. The new library was granted official approval in 1961 when construction commenced. It was designed by local architectural firm Ritterbusch Associates. In exchange for taking occupancy of the former Carnegie Library for municipal functions, which was located next to City Hall at the time, the city of Bismarck acquired the library site from the daughter of Dr. Fanny Dunn Quain for $55,000. The site housed an apartment house to be condemned and razed for the library. The library added its first public access computer in 1982, an Apple IIe with a library of available software. There were both free and paid versions for the public to use the computer, free as a learning tool and charging fees of $2 an hour otherwise. The Veterans Memorial Public Library completed a significant expansion and renovation in 1989 at a cost of roughly $3.9 million. $3.5 million was financed, controversially, through the city's $17 million sale and lease plan that also included a civic center expansion. The plan included a 1% sales tax increase, which was approved in 1986. Funding excluded $450,000 in additional costs needed for new furnishings and to complete the basement, including new meeting rooms. The addition opened in summer 1988, at which point renovation commenced for the existing building, to completed the following year, with a grand opening in June 1989. The project added 50,000 square feet and renovated the original 18,000 square foot building. The main entrance was relocated from 6th Street to its present location on the west side of the library. At the time of the renovation, the library housed 130,000 volumes. The expansion could hold 250,000. Several minor renovations have followed, including in 2009 to the Children's Library.
Why is this so neat?
It's new. Good. It's nice.
What do you like about it?
The books.
I invite you to check out my 2 Bismarck history books. They are available to purchase on Amazon and select local bookstores. Copies are also available at the Bismarck Public Library. Visit bismarckbook.com for more information. That was our look at the Bismarck Public Library on History Talk. Is there a local history topic you'd like to be featured? Email historytalk@kfyrtv.com.